Hi everyone. I met Mr. Freddy Lee, the younger brother of Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, the then Prime Minister of Singapore, on a flight from Singapore to London. That was in 1974, about 50 years ago. To me, it was the first time that I've seen Mr. Freddy Lee. He resembled his older brother, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. And I was surprised when he was approaching the aircraft door that no one in the office had alerted us that Mr. Lee Kuan Yew was on board. But as he came nearer towards us, the crew at the door, then I realized that it wasn't Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. Then he introduced himself to me. He said, "I'm Freddy Lee. I'm the younger brother of Lee Kuan Yew. And I suppose you know me?" I said, "Well, not really. I've not heard of you or seen you before." So he said, "Never mind. You must be the crew in charge." I said, "Yes, I'm the in-flight supervisor of this jumbo aircraft." He said, "I want you to get the bunk, or we call it the slumberette, in the first class." The aircraft upper deck then was equipped with beds for the passengers, first class passengers. But there was only 12 slumberettes, as we call them then. But I think the first class configuration was 20 passengers. So it was fully booked on the first come, first served basis, only 12. So I told Freddy Lee that, "No, all the bunks are taken up." He said, "Yes, I knew about it when I checked in." And they told me that I was not, they don't have one for me. So he asked me and he told me very nicely that, "I believe you can do it for me. You can get the same bunk, the one with the sliding door. The rest are not confined or with the sliding door except one. You can get for me that one where my brother usually rests when he travels with you all." But I said, "Mr. Lee, I don't think I could do that because they are all taken up. Not even one was available." I said, No, I leave it to you. I have confidence in you." Well, in the end, I managed to persuade the passenger who was supposed to occupy that SQ1, they call it, bunk then, for Freddy Lee. Wow, he was so pleased when I told him after takeoff that he could actually take that bunk and have a good night's sleep all the way to Bahrain, and then from Bahrain to London. Well, he didn't sleep much. So, before we landed at London, he came to me and asked me to sit down near him and at his side and talk to him. Because he was very pleased with me, you see, for getting the bunk for him. And I said, "Sure, it'll be an honor, Freddy, Mr. Lee." And then he told me a few things which not many people have heard of. And of course, this one, many could have heard it. He said that in Lee Kuan Yew's house, the children do not watch television. They don't have television set. And they were not allowed to read comics, as kids. So Freddy said, as children, the current Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, and the brother Lee Hsien Yen, and Dr. Lee Wei Ling, the three of them, they would come over the weekend to Freddy's house and read comics and watch TV. And I think the father, Lee Kuan Yew, maybe didn't know about it. Then I asked him, why was his brother afraid to eat first or have special meals catered for him when he school with us, he said, "Oh, my brother was afraid that somebody would poison him. He was paranoid. He was afraid of assassination." Then Freddy told me that he was, I think, assistant police superintendent at that time, or deputy superintendent of police, in charge of traffic and in charge of his brother's, what do you call this, entourage, to bring him from his home or the istana to the parliament building every morning for his work. And Freddy will arrange the transport, the escort, but every now and then, Lee Kuan Yew will call him and on the spot change the routings to avoid assassination. That's what I was kind of believe Freddy, because Mr. Lee, when he traveled with us, he would not want to eat sometimes, or if he does, he would say, serve the other passengers first and serve him last. Even the special meals catered for him, he would decline. See? And it was a nice time, and there were other things which we talk about, but I was really privileged to sit down and listen to Freddy Lee, the younger brother of Lee Kuan Yew. Thank you for watching.